Oh, hey, baby. How are you? Welcome to this super sexy episode of Riding with Rich. I'm your host, the richest Medina. And today I got a haircut, man. Can you see that shit? Look at it. It's all neatly manicured and stuff like Hank Hill's lawn. You know I'm hot like I put a flare against a propane accessory. And that's swell. That's great. How are you today? I hope you're well. Just on my way to work. And I'm excited to go ahead and get that done, so I can come home and have a beer. Ooh, beer. But today's a good day. It's a great day, actually. If I have to be honest with you, it's the day of somebody's birthday. Somebody's celebrating their birthday. They're getting ready. Maybe they're out to lunch with their mom or their dad or someone special to them. And then tonight when they get home, they're like, well, you know what? Screw it. I may have work tomorrow, but I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna go celebrate, get bottle service, and that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go dress up in their prettiest outfit. I guess I'm talking like about the ladies, or man dress, or females, if you wear a power suit, that's also oh no, someone's blowing me up on chat. See, that's the problem, man. People just want to communicate with me. They just want to talk to me, and it's a beautiful thing. I get so many there's another one. I get so many messages all day. So excuse me if I'm lackluster in responding to you. It's not that I don't like you or that I'm ignoring you. It's just that sometimes it gets lost in the the kerfluffle of my inbox. The cattywampus of my mail is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. La 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 la. Have you heard of ice cream bread? I don't know if I discussed this already, but you can get any flavor ice cream. Just doesn't matter. Get any flavor ice cream. Mint chip, Carolines and cream, pistachio, gold medal ribbon, which is my favorite from Baskin Robbins. It's also my grandma's favorite. It has what's it called? French vanilla ice cream with chocolate fudge and caramel. It's simple and delicious. If you haven't tried it, highly recommend it. Anyway, and then you do that with self-rising flour, which is a little expensive from what I understand, but and that makes a delicious bread. And all the reviews on if you bake it for a couple of minutes at 355 degrees. From what I've read, that makes terrific bread every time. I mean, how could it be bad? It's made out of ice cream. There's nothing crappy made out of ice cream. Candyland, is made. There's areas made out of ice cream, and I think that'd be like my favorite part. Like who would want to go to the Gumdrop Forest? I don't really like gumdrops that much. And if you think about it, a whole forest made out of gumdrops. Like, what is gelatin made out of? It's made out of the bones and nails and leftover parts from slaughtered animals. So like horses and cows and all that. It's made out of that crap. So if you have a gumdrop forest, that means like millions and millions and millions of these poor creatures were slaughtered and then ground up to make the gelatin trees and the gelatin forest, and that's so fucking metal. Oh, it's so metal. Just like, I think, what's his name? The guy from Panthera, right? The guy from Panthera who just died recently. He would approve the Gumdrop Forest, because it's like basically the most metal thing that I've heard that is in a kid's game. Yeah, that guy, I forgot what his name was. I'm not a huge Slayer fan. No, it's not Panthera, it's Slayer. I'm not a huge Slayer fan, but who doesn't like to headbang? But I heard he got killed by a spider, so I'm not sure what kind of spider. I'd imagine it was some sort of ruthless Australian spider or something, because Black Widow usually doesn't kill a grown adult. I'd say it mostly kills kids and old people, and wouldn't really be a brown recluse, because I mean you get sick and shit, but you'd notice like your skin being eaten away, like a giant gap in your arm, so you'd kind of go to the hospital for that. I don't think it kills you that quickly. But so it must have been some sort of like rare Australian or African or, you know, exotic spider. Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe he did die here in the USA. Maybe it came on like, you know, came with his bananas or something. And he's just like opening a banana, like, yeah, potassium. I can't, you know, gotta deal with that potassium deficiency. And then as he's biting the banana, the spider just lifted up and just got in his face and was like, what? And he's like, fuck you, and he just eats the spider. Just like, arr, and then the spider just bites him in return. And then they die consuming each other. Also metal. So metal! But yeah, so the Westboro Baptist Church is all talking about, you know, picketing his funeral because he's metal and, you know, hail Satan and stuff. Which I'm really excited about. We need a live feed. We need video of that nonsense. We need people to have cameras on the scene. Because, you know, look, man, I don't really wish death on people. I really don't. At least I try not to. Maybe I find myself secretly plotting the demise of an unfortunate soul. But these guys, you know, they're dicks. They're douches. Fuck you, Westboro Baptist Church. I'm going to say that right now. I don't even like to cuss too much on the show, but F you, dog. I'm dropping F-bombs all over your place, all over your doorstep. Because what they do, how their whole system works, the Westboro Baptist Church, is they go and they picket like controversial things like the funerals of soldiers or the Sandy Hook kids. You know, these people are just sick. And they go and they're like, yeah, God was happy that you guys died. Yeah, he hates gay people. Burn in hell. Yeah. And what they're looking for is a response. They're trying to incite violence or assault against them, or the local police authorities to, you know, like lock them up or something like that. You know, and then what they do is they file a civil suit against the people for violating their free speech, you know, right. And in doing so, they win. They're a family of lawyers. All of them are attorneys and stuff. And then they file a civil suit, and then the government, our government, the taxpayers' dollars, go to them in the settlements or the judgment. So basically, they're trolling professionally and getting paid by us to do it, all the while spreading bigotry and hatred and completely just shitting on everything we hold dear and sacred. You know, the deaths of little kids are profiteering off of that. So while no, I don't really want people to die very often, these guys, it's going to be entertaining to watch them try to protest next to a bunch of Slayer fans who are rather famous for being a little rowdy, rambunctious, riotous, for you know, carving themselves with the word Slayer or pentagrams and whatnot. So I mean, if they're willing to cut themselves to just, you know, have a scar tattoo like that, just imagine what they'll do to these guys. Like, just imagine the bloodshed. It will be brutal, and I'm looking forward to that. I kind of want that to happen. I don't need, but I want to see what occurs. I hope they bitch out, you know, so that we can expose them for the cowards that they are, which we already knew they are, you know. Just nice to have another example. Douchebags. Enough of that rage, you know, like, my bad. I just got all mad and angry. Now you know who would want to punch in the face. If I could, just punch him in the face. It's cool though, because, you know, their kids are leaving them. The people, you know, the parents and founders of West Baptist Church, whatever. A lot of their children, you know, who grew up realize how nuts and abusive these practices are, and have gone on and left the family and doing, you know, well for themselves, and exposing the injustices that are occurring, and that's good on them, man. That's great news. That's good news. Speaking of good things, I would like to draw your attention to a charity that I posted about yesterday called onesight.org. As someone who wears glasses, I wear glasses all the time. It's necessary. I'm stuck in traffic right now. I can see the car in front of me, but if it was just like the streets, oh my god, we'd be dead. We don't want that. But as someone who wears glasses constantly and necessarily since the age of 5, it is something very personal to me to not be able to see, and to think of people growing up in disadvantaged areas or low-income families or war-torn nations who also struggle with sight. It makes my heart, it hurts my heart, man. So there's this charity called www.onesight.org that gives eye care to people in need for as cheap as $1. You know, you can go ahead and get a kid an eye exam and get treatment and stuff, and that's momentous. That is momentous. So what I'm gonna do is their next event is in September. I'm gonna go ahead, and it's a bike ride. I'm gonna go ahead and start gathering people to be on my team and collecting sponsorships and really giving this charity. You know, I want to raise a decent amount of money for them, so that no one has to fumble around and trip on stuff like I did. It's just not right. So yeah, that's if you want to donate or volunteer or anything like that, the website is www.onesight.org. So let's go ahead and give vision to the world. It's the greatest gift. Well, I mean, maybe not the greatest gift. You know, the greatest gift I ever received was like a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. Oh my god, I cried. I was so happy. Ah! It's like those videos that you see on YouTube of those kids getting that one special toy and freaking out like, oh my god, oh, it's amazing. I love you, Mom and Dad. The mom and dads have such a big smile. And, oh, that's sweet. So yeah, onesight.org.com. .corgi. They should make a .corgi website. It's just all corgi dogs because they're adorable. I think my favorite corgi, you know, is from Cowboy Bebop. Ein for Einstein. His name's Ein, and he's fake and drawn, but he's a cutie. I think it's a he. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, what's the character in Cowboy Bebop? The little girl boy. See, maybe the sex is just as ambiguous as the little girl boy, and that's okay. Maybe they tell you in some episode, but I didn't follow it. I gotta start watching them all again. It's great anime. I'm not really into anime, but that one is so stylish and so cool. I'll have to get on that. I started watching Adventure Time recently. That show's sick. The show's twisted and enjoyable. Oh man, it is like the modern day Ren and Stimpy. It's ADD and hilarious. It's perfectly suited for immature young man like myself. Now I have to get like a Jake sword and a Jake hat and just be one of those stereotypical ravers all dressed up. Wait, it's not. Jake is the dog. I'm sorry. I don't want. Jake doesn't have a sword. He's just stretchy, kind of like Mr. Fantastic, which is also cool. I'm trying to remember who his voice is. His voice is super familiar. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm gonna, get off camera now. I'm almost at work. The video's running a little long. Y'all don't need to see me talk this much anymore, although you're probably fascinated by the hair. So cute. So cute. So cute. So I'll talk to you soon. Comment, like this video. I'm gonna start posting on YouTube. I gotta start monetizing, getting paid, so I can, afford milk. I can afford milk. so I can afford really expensive beer. That's what I want to do. So anyway, like, comment, share it with people if you feel so inclined. I'll love you forever, and I'll catch you soon. Be well. Take care. Bye.